Trick. The Summer Stadium Tour 2024. Coming to a city near you.
Journey's UK and Ireland tour has hit the brakes. Originally set to kick off on October 30th at the Utility Arena in Cardiff, Wales, with the group Cheap Trick as the opening act. The tour is now canceled. It's over. Fatality. Dead and buried. Oh my God. An email has been sent out to ticket holders explaining due to circumstances beyond the band's control, Journey's UK and Ireland tour is unfortunately canceled. Refunds will be made from your point of purchase. Now, they say it's due to circumstances beyond the band's control, but is it really? I mean, it is the band who is suing each other. That's right. Bandmates Jonathan Cain and Neal Schon are currently suing each other. So how the hell you don't go on tour with all that going on? We will find out. Yo, the cancellation bombshell drops just days after the keyboardist Cain filed a lawsuit against guitarist Schon. The legal drama sees Cain requesting the court to appoint a third director for the Freedom 2020 company to address claims of Schon's financial mismanagement. Now, legal showdowns have happened before between the two in the past, in the present, in the future, I'm sure. And this is crazy because it's not just involving the bandmates, but their wives as well. And it's shaking up the iconic rock group. So buckle up, Journey fans. It's going to be a wild ride right here for the next few minutes. You don't learn, and we don't learn. We don't learn together. Look, the court documents, they lay it all out. Schon, the last original member, and Cain, who joined in 1980, are in a deadlock over the band's finances. Cain claims Schon is demanding $1.5 million advance. You heard that, $1.5 million advance. Not $1,500, not $1.5 thousand, not $15. $1.5 million advance from the band's joint bank account without any explanation. That's crazy. This isn't borrowing a cup of sugar. Let me hold $50 or whatever. No explanation. He's like, yo, just give me $1.5 million. Of course, that's not going to fly. But it doesn't stop there. Cain accuses Schon of blowing past the $1,500 per night hotel room limit. You heard that, $1,500 per night for a hotel. So you know they're not in the Motel 8. They're living it up in some good places. So with that, $1,500 per night, Schon blew past it, splurging up to $10,000 a night. You heard that, $10,000 a night on just hotels alone for himself and his wife. And on top of that, they're getting sued for hundreds of thousands of dollars for private jets as well. Wow, this is crazy. Yo, Schon definitely has a spending, I'm not going to say problem, but habit. And along with that habit, you know who's encouraging? And when you're a user or an abuser, they always say you have an enabler. So you know who's enabling that? His wife. I told y'all the wives are getting up in this as well, yo. And his wife ain't cheap. Michaela Salahi, I hope I said that right, Mama. If not, I'm sorry. I apologize. She's a former castmate on The Real Housewives of the Potomac. And if you watch any of the Housewives shows, you know none of them is cheap. It don't cost money. You spending money just to show up with them and getting it. Yo, he got hitched to one. It involved hiring out the Palace of the Fine Arts Museum in San Francisco, which just that alone, just the venue alone, was almost $250,000. The couple packed the venue with over 300 of the closest friends. And it's not just the invites that were high numbers. So, Michaela and Neal's wedding party featured a massive 35 members. That includes 18 bridesmaids, 14 groomsmen, and multiple ring bearers and flower girls. The wedding party was so large that the ceremony's photographer had to take an aerial shot of the huge group. Couldn't even fit him in. He had to go get the drone. And on top of that, just think about it. Almost 400 people. You feeding them steak and lobster, hors d'oeuvres. You got all types of decoration, flower arrangements, DJs, and this. And anybody knows weddings, wedding price.
Yesterday's price is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Prices are crazy. This wedding was even on pay-per-view for $14.99 a pop. I will say a side note though, some of the proceeds did go to help went to charity in the Philippines, so shout out to that. This legal showdown is just the latest in a series of clashes between the two. In 2022, Schon sued Cain for blocking access to the band's American Express account, with Cain countersuing to stop Schon's alleged misuse of the card. So obviously this man Schon, like I said, I'm not going to say he's an addict, but he definitely has a bad habit of spending money. Adding fuel to the fire, Schon filed a cease and desist against Cain after Cain performed Don't Stop Believin at Mar-a-Lago, the residence owned by you-know-who, former President Donald Trump. And guess what that leads into? More wife drama. Paula White Cain, a televangelist who served as the former President Donald Trump's spiritual advisor. You heard that. She was his spiritual advisor. She went viral after a prayer she did for Donald Trump, hit the internet. And it's funny because I saw this before when all this happened. I had no idea that's who it was. Paula White Cain is being accused of allegedly giving herself access to the band's bank accounts without Schon's knowledge or consent, according to a December 12th letter from Schon's attorney. Now, this is back in 2022, remind you. Her signature had appeared on Journey-related bank documents since at least July 2020, according to the financial paperwork that was put out there. So in his cease and desist letter, Schon asked White Cain, the wife, to remove herself from the faithfully band's all their bank accounts, all their accounts. Like, no, you have no reason to be up here. Now, of course, Cain fired back, him and his wife, that they got married. He added her as, for himself, as I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? An appointee, somebody who could sign off for it. And that Schon and his lawyers had to be aware of that because, they had to agree to it. But that's just the toss up. Who knows how that played out or is still playing out, because these fools are going at it while on the road. It's so crazy, yo. But let's get back to the current lawsuit. At this point, back in May, they actually tried to bring in an independent business manager to help with all this. But the friction between Cain and Schon was so bad, it made it impossible to manage the band's finances. Virtually impossible. So he quit. Schon at that time even told the business manager to stay out of his way. Don't come up to me. Don't talk to me. Talk to my people. So how the heck is this man supposed to get all this in order? I can't even imagine what their finances are between the road and every other thing, estates and this and that. You know what I'm saying? To get it all together, it's got to be crazy. And if you have people not willing to work with you, it is going to be impossible. Those numbers are too big. It's too much going on. And you know who else thinks there's too much going on? The band itself, yo. All this bickering, and I guess this is beyond bickering. Can we call this bickering? No, this is beyond bickering. These lawsuits and what have you, it's definitely causing internal turmoil within the group. It's causing a toxic environment. It's leading to a revolving door of the backstage personnel who just, to make a band function, you got to have the backstage people with the front of the stage people. So people are coming in and out. Cain's filing claims this strife is disrupting the band's performances. How could it not? With crew members and even the lead vocalist Arnel Pineda. I know I name up, and I'm so sad. I'm so sorry for messing his name because that man can sing. Arnel, forgive me. Blame it on my head, not my heart, because you can sing. So the band, Arnel, everybody's caught in the crossfire, and they're being pressured almost to take sides. And that's not what they want to do. You know what I mean? They just want to sing, get out here, perform these shows, entertain the people, and make this money. And this strife is causing such a split. I don't know if the band can continue, honestly. I mean, they're already canceling shows. So what's going to happen? The future journey, I hate to say it, it's on shaky ground. And with all these legal battles overshadowing the music, who knows what's going to happen? So stay tuned, Rock fans. This ride is far from over. But buckle up, and we'll see what happens. This is it.
I think you'll get with this, 'cause this is where it's at.